box where there's a line that starts here, and then there's another line that starts up here, and another line that starts up here, and the line of music starts up here, and they're all being played at the same time. Sometimes you hear that on a great pipe organ, right? So there's a line going on with one hand, another line going on with the other hand, and the pedals at the feet are doing something else, and it's very elaborate in terms of the way it sounds. Very elaborately decorated, if we can talk about a piece of music in those kinds of terms. So, Baroque, and we heard a little piece of music from Bach, very short little piece of music, one of his compositions, that showed us some kind of that elaborate decoration. And as was pointed out, Baroque largely, not completely, but largely was devoted to stringed instruments. There were some other kinds of instruments there too, but the emphasis was on the strings. And it's still on the strings, but other sections of the orchestra have come into greater prominence too. So Baroque, 1600 to 1750. Okay, next period is what is called, well, this is a word that we use a lot. We might use the word Baroque very much, but don't we use the word classic a lot? We have classic Coke even, don't we? We have classic everything. You don't have to have something that's very old before it's called classic or classical. But in terms of symphonic music, there is a particular time period during which that music, that style of architecture, that style of writing, all those things, came to the fore. So classical, this is hardly worth time to do it, but okay. Classical has a time period that goes from 1750 to 1825.